Hey doing, folks. Ron Grovis from Ron's Beers and Tools. Have a beer to showcase today. And what we'll be reviewing today will be this blood orange wheat from Jack's Abbey's. It's basically a blood orange mixed with wheat. It's a 4% ABV, alcohol by volume, in 15 international beer units. So it's low. It's basically what they started out in Germany, and they call this a rattler. As you can see on the can here, under the blood oranges there, and it says drink lager, it says rattler. That's a German word, because this started in Germany. These type beers, these rattlers, that are basically 50% beer and 50% a tonic or a soda, as some people call them, soda pop, some people call. Basically orange or raspberry or root beer or Coca-Cola, Pepsi Cola, Royal Crown Cola. Basically a beer that's 50% mixed with a fruit juice, basically. Usually a fruit juice is the rattlers. And the rattler in Germany, this word R-A-D-L-E-R, rattler, that means, in German, means cycle. It's basically someone that racing in bicycles. A cyclic is, we have them here. I mean, people get on those 21-speed bikes and they're off. But rattler means cyclist in German, and that's how it started. The cyclist would want some beer, but not a full liter of beer or half a liter. They wanted basically a beer with some juice in it. A lot of the other breweries call them shandies. I know Narragansett have the shandy, and or shanty, as they call them, with some juices in it for the summer drink. It's a lighter drink. You get to get your beer taste in it, and it has the fruit juice in it. And it's called a shanty. And this here is they basically call it the blood orange wheat, but rattler. They do put the word rattler on that, as they do a lot of their brewing processes on the old, basically the German brewing, the traditions of the German brewing techniques. They still hold on to that and have updated in their versions for Jack's Abbey's. Now look at the can. They're saying malt beverage brewed with natural flavors and natural flavors added, which is the blood orange. And you'll see a bit of the video with the blood orange, what they look like. And they, folks. It's Ron Grovis from Ron's Beers and Tools. That's what you're looking at. Is a blood orange. That's what they look like. We've seen them in beers. They've added it as an adjunct to different brews. But this is what it looks like. And yes, this is the inside of the blood orange. And that's what's in this beer. They put in a few other beers too, blood oranges. Good morning. Alright, back to the review. Yeah, really red, purplish almost. And this is the back of the can. Blood orange wheat, a fan favorite, super juicy, bloody refreshing. So now it's sounding good. I'm excited to try this. JacksAbbeys.com. This is where Jack's Abbey is one of the brothers, because this was founded by three brothers in 2011, and the three brothers are Sam, Jack, and Eric Hendler, H-E-N-D-L-E-R. And they started the brewery in 2011, and it's grown, tripled in size since then. They've done really well. It's big in the Northeast, all the ways up through Maine and all the Northeast of the United States, New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, all the Northeastern area of the country. And it's also nationwide. They've gone nationwide with some of their brews, which is nice. Lager is a big thing in Jack's Abbey's, because they started with the lager beers. They like the German traditions, and basically lagers started in the high Alps of Bavaria. So way in the high Alps of Bavaria, way back over 200 years ago, is how the lager started, and they've stayed with that tradition. And they brew a lot of lagers, but they've expanded, and they have, I think it's Springdale, I think the name of it is. I forget the name of their brewery offhand, but they have they've expanded quite a bit, and they have brewed some IPAs and some ales and so forth. And no further ado, let us look at this here, because I'm getting excited about to see this. This looks like we get a glass, and there it is, a Lazy Dog beer shop. This was up in New Hampshire. My loving son and his sweetheart got me a nice big basket of beers and treats and glasses. All right, so let's open this up. No further ado, see some water vapors coming out. Okay, get the glass here. Make enough room. It's coming out orange, what I can see. A light orange, to be expected. With a nice orange hue to it on the head. Like I say, this is a rattler, as the Germans call it. It's mixed with blood orange, and this is what you get. It's a nice head on it. It's not a creamy head by any means, but that doesn't mean anything. Let's get the drone up. All right. Yeah, different size bubbles. So that doesn't give you the creamy looking head on it. So the carbonation must be good as we get in all those bubbles still. The retention is staying there, so it's got to be the carbonation keeping those bubbles there. Back on course, get that job. Alright. Yeah, that is a good looking head. It seemed to turn to white initially when it was poured, but it seems to be getting more whiter. If that can be possible. Alright, we'll turn the drone back. Okay, let's see. We have any words from Jack's Abbeys on their beer here. They're saying it's the style is just a fruit/vegetable beer. Initially, the Plato on this original gravity was 11. Basically, it's a 4% ABV, alcohol by volume, with 15 international bitter units. So that is nice. That is a nice number for Ron. I'm not expecting this to be an IPA, so it is what it is. 15 international bitter units, a lager, and you're not going to get overly bearing of hops, but you're going to get the flavor of hops, and that's what you have in the beer. You get your malts and your hops and the yeast, and you get the flavorful of a nice lager beer. This comes in, I don't know if it's in draft at their location, but if you go to their location, they have a nice layout there of two breweries. There's two of them there now within walking distance. They have a beer hall and a kitchen in the beer hall. And I think one of the things I've heard so much about is you have to get the pizza. I guess the pizzas that they make there are fantastic. And nothing better than pizza and beer, which I enjoy quite a bit. And I guess they make a real good pizza. Okay, enough talk. Let's get some... see if I smell. The head is kind of going down with the retention. As you can see, it's there. Sticking to the glass. Okay, we're going to get a nose on this. You know, what kind of comes out naturally would be the orange. Fresh orange is what it reminds me of. Floral. Definitely a wheat aroma in this. A citrusy smell, should be, because there's oranges, but oranges. Alright, I'm done to try this. Is really excited. There's haziness to it. Really, with the haziness, I thought it is carbonation. I can see the carbonation going up. And there's quite a bit of haziness. It's hazy beer, definitely. But it's still got a lot of carbonation in this brew here, this beer. Alright, no further ado. Cheers, bottoms up. Oh yeah, it's a well-balanced beer for one. Can tell you that. That orange / maltiness Comes right out. That breadiness. I don't know if yeast is added to the flavor of this, the fruitiness of this here. Because that kind of flavor that when yeast kind of adds to it. I know the specialty ingredients in being the blood orange is going to should be 50-50 flavor, and I am getting an orange flavor on this. Semi-sweet on this. Kind of an apple flavor, even pear, even. Definitely can taste the wheat. Excuse my slurping and lip smacking. It's citrusy, bready malt. It's not too sweet. There's definitely that orange flavor, that apple flavor, kind of pear flavor. Citrus naturally. I'm not getting that traditional pine out of lagers. Maybe that's because certain hops that they use, you get that pininess. But I'm getting some nice flavors that are blended, nicely balanced. The body is medium, as you can see. I like the color, actually. I was never big into anything in any of these adjuncts of fruits and so forth in the beers and ales. But I'm enjoying them now, getting to like them, actually. With this here being a rattler, I'm expecting it to be what it is and what they said they brewed. It is that. Let's see what they say here. Independently owned and operated. Reading up top here, what they're saying, Jack Abbey's Craft Lagers. I do enjoy a lot of actually most of their beers out of Jack Abbey's. I think there's only one I didn't really enjoy as much. I forget which one it was. Adamant, I think, but there was one of them. But all the brews they brewed are really nice. But then again, I'm a lager beer kind of guy. I like the lagers. It's right up my alley. So I won't go any longer on this. So this is really a nicely balanced beer. It's a drinkable beer for sure. This is very nice. Very nice, not just in the summertime. Again, sorry for my lip smacking and slurping. This is good if you're doing work out in the yard. Really, any time in your fall, spring, you're inside the house in the wintertime, putting up the Christmas tree, Christmas decorations. You've done a lot. You're baking, and for the Christmas time or Easter, you're baking. You're doing a lot of things, exerting yourself, and you just want to sit down, relax, listen to some good music, maybe the Beatles or the Dave Clark 5 or the Kinks or the Zombies. You know, you can crack one of these here. I would like to sit right down, listen to some of the Four Tops. That would be nice. Little Anthony and the Imperials, some throwbacks. The Everly Brothers. Sit down, enjoy this nice rattler. You can drink a number of them at a while. It's only 4% alcohol, 15 international beer units. So they'd go down easy, and I'm going to sit here and enjoy them. And here's what we got for the treat for the day. They always show this because my wife buys them. She wants me to have something when I'm drinking, doing these reviews. And another small bag of tangerine vanilla. Tangerine vanilla, cashew, macadamia, glazed mixed nuts. That's a hail snack. Very good. She does very well in supplying me with the beers and the snacks. It started with a creamy orange and vanilla frozen ice pop. And now they're into this. So that's good. So anyways, with that said, I'll be staying here, enjoying the day. It's kind of cold here today. I think it's in the low 40s. Windy. Got a lot of rain last night. To the day, correction, all day yesterday it rained. And it stopped maybe about supper time. And My wife had taken the dog out, and the ground was frozen. So luckily, it was 31 degrees. It wasn't still raining. We'd have a lot of snow again on the ground. Yeah, a lot of snow on the ground for, I think it was the 7th. Today's the 17th of April, and the temperature's like this. Spring has been hijacked in New England for sure, and probably in other parts of the country too. It's abnormally cold. But anyway, with that said, we'll wrap this up. Enjoy the day, folks, and hope you have a better day tomorrow. If you're going to drink responsibly. Don't drive. There goes the drone. Backing up. Getting this panoramic view. All right, folks. Enjoy the day. Ciao.